Bitcoin fund manager, also known as CryptoFace. Go ahead and type into your internet browser, if you could see it here, www.shittokens.com. You can't see it right here. Let's see if we can. www.shittokens.com. Go ahead, type it in. Change your life. Also, go into the description and like and subscribe to the CryptoFace channel. If you have, under 10 Bitcoin, I got you covered. And so let's go ahead and take a start. We're going to start with Bitcoin. Wow, there's things happening there's patterns going on that people have never seen before. But I tell you, the word of the day is Fibonacci. Fibonacci, and we're not just talking about the Fibonacci starting at the top of the trend. We're marking this because it's the top of the trend coming down to the bottom. We're not just talking about shorting at levels at the 61.8 and the 78.6. We're talking about pattern Fibonacci. So I'm about to blow you away, literally. So okay, check this out. So we have two humps right here, two humps. We come up into a little pump, a little bit of jagged, and then we have this pattern. The little blue line's a little bit ahead of it. This pattern exactly matches this pattern, right? We have two bumps right here into a little crazy pattern, two bumps right here. The timing's a little bit different. Now, I'm about to teach you guys something that unless you are in FinBot management, in crypto you don't hear this, in crypto bots you don't hear this, but it's called algorithm velocity. Algorithm velocity. What that is it's the speed in which your bot plays out the patterns that it's set to play, right? So the algorithm velocity, the algorithm velocity, let's say if it was on a 10, from 1 to 10, and let's say this was a 7. This would be a 7, maybe an 8, 7.5 algorithm velocity. This right here is more like a 3 on the 10. So same pattern. Okay, so Fibonacci, right? Doesn't matter. Fibonacci, remember, doesn't matter the size of the scale. It's the pattern itself. So we have two bottoms. We come up into jagged formation right here. And look what we just went through. We just went through the same jagged formation right here. No one knew what the hell. People are getting liquidated. People are over leveraging. Guess what? And right here too, there's two candles. I was just on a consultation right here. There is two candles in this blue circle that are also the same as this blue circle. I can't zoom in on it right now because I want you to see the whole pattern. And so guess what? For my whale people, my whale crew, my signal group, if you scroll down in the YouTube description, my YouTube description, see how you want to join? We have a big trade coming. We have a plan, and we're going to knock it out of the park. So you see again here, so we have two humps. We come up in here, boom, boom, boom. Then we came down, boom, same things happened. The sentiment was the same right here. The sentiment was the same. Everyone was talking about it's over, it's over, it's over. Oh, the bull run's coming, boom. Now the sentiment's coming. There's a couple long boys. All the people that were long boying are scared. They don't want to be wrong again. They're talking about the shorts. It's gonna come to an end. They're talking about it's gonna come to an end. So pattern recognition. That's true Fibonacci patterns, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at Cardano here. Now, do any of you remember, if you've been following this channel, we talked about the candle hair that comes, there's a hair that comes in, it skips a skip and rock, and boom, then it pops up, okay? The skip and rock. We had the skip and rock right here, boom, there's a thin candle hair, okay? It measles down, then when you see it skip rock and go flat, pop, it pops up. Now, there's something about this pattern that I want to tell you guys. And check this out too. We have a scoop here too. We have a scoop. If you've been following my channel, we even mentioned a scoop, I believe, 2 or 3 weeks ago. We had scoops downwards and inverse. There's a thin candle. It pikes up, then it pikes up again. Normally, we like to see this pike up a little bit higher. But it's the weekend, so we'll see what happens. As far as what's going to happen next, if it tapers off or it goes up one more time, I'm going to show you on the Bitcoin Cash. Normally when we see the skip rock, when it skips the rock, we have the pump and it either goes sideways or there's one more. There's normally one more little pump before we go sideways from there. Okay, that's Cardano. Bitcoin Cash will see the same similar thing. Bitcoin Cash has been crazy. We are on the 4 hour. We're on the 4 hour right here on Bitcoin Cash. And I tell you what, Bitcoin Cash has been getting us the gravy, and it's also been causing the most harm. I don't know if you guys see, this is on a 4 hour chart, and this is squished right here. We went from 0.02 to 0.48. That's 100%. That's double. Shit. This 0.2, 0.25, 0.48. Literally a 100% move. And now we're in a textbook little flag here. Again, normally we see maybe one more push up before anything happens, which coincides with the market. Or we taper off. We're gonna have to wait and see. But if you're, we're gonna have to wait and see. Skip the rock. We're skipping the rock again. Same thing. Psh, came down. Skip the rock. EOS, man. We call EOS. If you've been with this channel for at least 2 months, you've heard me talk about EOS being the Talladega coin. And it's a Talladega coin because when it goes down for a long time. When it goes up for a long time. And there was another coin. See, originally we were down here in this channel. It went down from this channel. This was back on October 26th. It went down all the way to December 18th. What is that? That's damn near 20 days, I feel like. So now we've been going up here. We're in a new channel. We're in the Talladega. Okay, Talladega, it's a wide, long track. And so it's doing the same thing. So when we see an up, so really, if you see here, we had a whale entry long. We had a long right here. If you're still in it, great. You're probably not. We probably already cashed out of it, but oh well, we're in this channel. Now with Bitcoin, we saw this breakdown. We saw it break down and then come back up. Okay? And so we'll see. We could see the same thing. We could have the psych out breakdown and then it could and then break up. So EOS, we're kind of measuring the same time measure. We've been going on here since December 18th. Today is oh shoot, no, that was completely wrong. December 8th to November 27th to the 8th, so a good 9 or 10 days. This one's been December 7th. Today is the 22nd. Darn, so it's been a good two weeks. That's 2 weeks of basically solid up movement. If you're using leverage on any shit coins, you really want to be careful. Let's go ahead and go to Ethereum. Ethereum, the more we look at it, the less we have any idea of what the hell's going on here. And so really there's been we have these lines are all at temporary parts of support. There is no such thing as support. In a market like this, there's no such thing as support. There's only resistance, okay? And so if we come up to this point, I have shorts maybe scattered around here. I just feel like if we're getting up into the 150s, 140s, in the 150s, the 140s, that's just a little, psychologically, it's a little more valued. Ethereum is the pulse. It is the misery index of crypto, okay? So we had the same type of sentiment right here, this little up movement right here, okay? And now that we're further in, typically things go a little bit lower and they go a little bit higher. So we went a little bit lower, right here. We hit a little double bottom. We responded off of the double bottom. I think this trend's running out of gas. We almost had a little Chinese ching chong, got deflated. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe have one more little pump, then we continue downward in the trend and all the long boys. It's going to be it's going to be a Chinese Christmas. We've been calling a Chinese Christmas on Bitcoin since how long? How long has it been? Quite some time. This is obviously the chart. All I can say is we had this scoop down here. The Fibonacci patterns is key. Fibonacci patterns is key. Okay, shittokens.com.